Okay. Korea, full blast.
Rất ok đấy.
Ừ.
Rất ok đấy.
Ừ.
Em mà.
Ừ.
Yes. Không. Không có một đó. Okay.
Ya sayang, nangis dia mam, nggak bisa, dia nggak bisa ditinggal.
Ada apa sayang? Iya, Bu. Nah, kenapa sayang?
Siap. Ya, bagus. Bisa juga terusan dari kemarin. Kalau tadi pagi ini hasilnya siang sih. Tadi pagi juga oke sarapan. birthday. Exactly. Yeah. Dulu juga kan. Lagi.
So, yeah.
Mesin cuci.
Ya,
Oke, masukin aja ya.
yang di
Biar apa, Mam? Nanti.
Oh,
Oke.
kalau itu tinggi ya.
Oke, KTP itu. Oke. Can you hear me? Sorry. Anesh? Anesh? Anesh?
Hello?
Anesh, you can hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Right. Yes, I can.
Tomorrow is the physics exam.
And your decision is, Anesh, for today?
Physics, I guess.
All right. Let's continue from yesterday's Jamboard.
Yeah, let me set up the camera and answer the questions.
Yep. how was yesterday with Kakak Brian?
It was not bad.
All right. Okay. Let's continue from which one, right? But before you do that, think carefully. We have this last day for physics, right? Basically. So which topic you want to discuss, lah? Which question you want to discuss, right? Because we cannot discuss everything, but choose your discussion. Right?
So what I was thinking was we finish up these pressure questions and then we move on to reflection.
We
That's how I'll do myself.
seems like a lot of question left. No, which one?
No, I mean there's 2 more questions left for pressure.
2 more question. Are we talking about page 9?
Oh, hold on, I haven't gone to the Jamboard. Oh, I've done this. Oh, so there's only 1 question left, question 14.
Right. So are we talking about page 10? Okay, page 10.
Yeah,
then.
page 10.
Right. The type of question is new. I don't think you have done this before. Yeah. Okay, I'm already starting to give hints. Yeah. So let's be quick.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello?
Yes, I am.
Whoa, there's a massive echo on your side. Are you very far away from your mic?
Yeah, you can start. You can start. Don't wait. I've already given you hints. Anesh, are we starting?
Reading the question. I don't know what a bail is.
Bail, yeah, right. Probably does not matter. It is something to compress. Probably, probably. Okay, let's assume that way first.
Okay, sure. Then where is piston A? Oh, okay.
Right, good, good.
A liquid does not have a definite shape and
Already given you the answer. Read it, read it, read it.
oh, you gave me the answer. Oh, I didn't know the second part. Okay. I'm confused as to how the setup works. I mean, this is obviously a force over area, but
Right.
how does this setup work? If you push the lever down,
Okay, okay, okay. Right. I wish we have time to discuss everything, but we don't. This is our state of physics currently. So understand this. This is gonna be important tomorrow, right?
okay.
The second one. This means the pressure here, P at A and P at B, will be equal. That's just how liquid behaves. Okay.
Okay.
Then what you say is the F equals to PA is totally fine. So FA over AA equals to FB over AB.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm jumping the gun. That's for question C only. This is for question C only. For question B, we're talking about this guy. Oh yeah, jumping the gun. This guy is question B, the lever. And this means this is like a moment question. So suddenly a moment question sneaks in.
Oh no.
When we say moment, it's very simple. The pivot is there, right? I mean, when you see the word pivot, even though you don't know anything else, it is at least a very big hint that maybe it's a moment, right? So now, here's the pivot. That means it's fixed. And then 40 Newton like that means counterclockwise moment lah, kan?
Okay.
And then here, in this direction, I will predict that the force is like that, resisting. And therefore, this will be a clockwise moment. No? They will balance each other. Lah. If this is new to you, for now, as much as possible, accept it. Lah. Right? I doubt part B will come out tomorrow though. I doubt there will be an integration between moment and liquid pressure tomorrow. I doubt. That means I'm focusing more on C. Okay. I'm going to B fast, okay, with that assumption to provide you with the force needed for C. Following me so far?
Yep.
Right. So the counterclockwise moment, we go fast, yeah? That's the assumption. Tomorrow, this will not come out for now. The moment will be 40 Newton times the length, which is in this case 0.8 millimeter, millimeter. Wow.
So have to convert the thing.
What bloody nonsense is this lever? A very a short lever of less than 1 millimeter. Never mind. I'm not going to think
That
about it.
doesn't make sense. Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. So it really doesn't make any sense, and we're not going to talk about it. Right? We're going to just ignore it. Lah. So this force at A, right, times 0.2 millimeter, right? Then I will have my force A. Look, so please calculate.
Okay, so force. I have to change it to
Why is it so slow?
the number is massive.
It's 160. Why is it so massive?
Hold on. Oh, am I supposed to convert the number or not?
Anesh, let's do things mathematically, okay? Mathematically, this times this equals to this times that, right? All right. They both have the same unit, you know. So this will be this times this divided by that. They will cancel each other. Yes. Let's do things mathematically.
Okay, that's fine.
Come on.
I got 160 is the answer.
Right? Yeah. 160 Newton. Right. Now this 160 Newton will be used in part C. Part C is what you need to pay attention. That's the assumption. So any questions so far?
No.
Then please do it.
Okay.
Part C you should be able to do right now if you understand.
Part C is the rho GH, right?
What's the question, Ines?
Part C is rho GH, right?
I cannot hear.
Hello.
Let me try to fix that. Testing.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. So part C, you're saying?
Part C rho GH.
Oh, goodness me. I'm so sorry. Right. I didn't read this, right? This is supposed to be part C. Right? Now read again, please. This is part C. Read again, please. Ainesh, I'm sorry, are you reading the hints? I mean, you say it's rho GH, right? So no, I already told you at start it's not rho GH, right? Then give you the formula, right? So yeah, what's going on here? Why are we delaying things here? If you have a confusion, ask immediately, but not like this, please.
Yeah, I am confused.
So what is the confusion? At least
Is
think
it?
through that.
I need to find PB, right? This one.
Oh my goodness, the discussion is it transfers pressure evenly everywhere.
Yeah.
That is the physics. So PA equals to PB, right?
Yep.
And PA is FA over A. Why am I repeating this one? Do you have FA?
Yeah.
Do you have AA?
Yeah.
Do you have FB?
Yeah.
You have FB? You have FB?
Yeah, we calculated.
You have FB? What?
I mean, it doesn't matter because I have the end result. And I can find out if.
I mean, you need FB and D, right? You need FB. You need to find FB and D. So, do you have FB?
No.
Do you have AB?
Yeah.
Can you find C? And therefore, can you find D?
Okay. Yeah, this is where I use units. Then I have to change the millimeter square to centimeters.
Why would you want to change millimeters? And what are you talking about?
To get the unit. For question C.
The unit of AA is?
It's millimeter square, but in order to get Pascal.
What do you mean? It's meter square. What are you talking about?
Oh.
What is?
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
What?
I was reading as millimeter square the whole time.
Come down a little bit. Right, come down a little bit. Try again.
80,000.
I mean, yes. Okay, right. Understand. So D.
D is 80,000 divided by 0. 266666.
Do you have the answer key?
It's on page 11.
Right. Just check quickly, please.
The first one is correct. The last one is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I know this, right?
Oh, sorry, what am I doing?
I do know this, yes.
Oh, okay. So instead of dividing, I multiply the area. So it's 24,000.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to tell me. Do you understand? At this point, really, no, really. Do you understand? Because I cannot follow your work anyway.
Oh,
Right? I really cannot follow your work. And you have the answer key, right? You do have the answer key. I'm not the answer key.
yeah, okay. I guess we can move on to reflection.
Are you sure you don't want to ask any questions?
I'm leaving this question without understanding. Actually, no, I can't understand B. So no, I don't know. I don't have that many questions.
All right then. All right. You sound very confused just now when you try to read everything. Like your mind is not in the right place. Are you sure?
I don't have much choice. I just want to pass this exam.
I know. Yeah. For now, lah. For now, that's the situation. Your physics, lah.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, let's move on to the next one.
Okay. I'll share with you the reflection slides. And
Question 12 is a repeat, right? I'm going to delete the page, right? Question page 12, right? The question is a repeat. Okay, so right, more questions will be great.
Oh, I don't think he gave reflection questions.
But it's supposed to be in tomorrow's exam.
Yeah. He's gone through the paper. Like he's gone through the topics already, but I don't think he's given us questions. Because it's just a refresh of years.
The reflection questions back then that we were trying to discuss, you know, a bit miserably though, lah. All of them has gone through. He has gone through.
Most of them.
Those are at least exam grade questions, lah. That's why they are a bit hard. Lah. That's why, lah. That's why you're very miserable back then.
Mhm.
Why don't you have any foundation or reflection back then?
When my foundations were pretty much everything is quite weak.
As in, what happened in class?
In year 1, year 2.
No. Like before the reflection questions are given. Your teacher don't discuss the reflection foundations, no? Like you don't even know that reflection is angle equals the angle of reflection is equal. I really don't get that part of that.
I know incidence equals to A angle I equals angle R.
But that doesn't show at all back then, you know. Really, you know, it does not show at all. There are other things, lah. There are other more difficult things, lah. But even that basic one didn't show at all. It was like, oh my goodness, right? Right. Never mind. Let's not talk about the physics. We just started on physics, right? Now I understand your situation. Like, it's not, but you already know it's not pretty, right? Is there anything else that we can discuss?
Not really. I guess because my reflection, I mean, this is my reflection basics. I guess we can discuss the basics.
I mean, decide something useful like in this 15 minutes. We still have 15 minutes. Decide.
15 or 15?
15 minutes? 15?
Yeah. Right. I thought I missed it.
Come on.
Yeah,
decide something. Yeah, decide something. Come on.
Yeah, we'll do reflection. And if I have time left, I can just go back to fresh.
All right. Let's do it. I'm sorry. Did you put something? I mean, am I supposed to wait for something? Sorry. Finish.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me if you have put something. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Again, no, I just pretty much have no questions. I have absolutely no questions.
Not a good news, but what else can we do, lah, right? So you decide, what can we do? You have to come up with something that we can do productively. Start by listing down your needs, lah, or what you don't know, lah.
Okay. That's pretty much my two needs.
Never mind the yeah, I mean, sorry, I thought it's an exam pressure. It's a literal pressure, right? Then you don't have anything that can help us go through reflection basics. Like I have to go just on blank with you, really?
No, I have slides that he goes through in class, if that helps.
I don't know. You decide. I don't know, man. Do you think it helps? We can go through that. You have gone through that slide. If we go through again, does it help?
Oh, never mind. Hold on, I found questions. It's on the slides that I have.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. That's great. What does your slide say on the laws of reflection?
Lots of what?
Reflection, the one that the question is.
They focus a lot on like where the top or bottom of the mirror should be, so that like you can see.
That's not the
rest
laws
body.
of reflection. Come on, that is the laws of reflection. Are you sure?
No, it's not.
Yeah. So what is the law of reflection?
Oh, law.
What are the
Okay,
laws of reflection?
Keep missing here. The first law is that incidence and reflected ray are the same.
All right, then got that then.
Then the second, is it a second law?
I don't know. He said the law, so I'm curious about what your slide says.
Oh, the second law. Oh, what I said was the second law. Apparently, the first law was that the incidence ray, the reflected ray, and the normal at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane.
What? They call that what? The incident ray, the
reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence all lie on the same plane.
that's it. That's the two laws of reflection. Really? Oh dear.
That's what the slide says.
No, I understand. That wasn't your fault, really. No. How do you? Back then, the class was crowded, and you weren't ready at all. It was a very frustrating thing. Now, at least today, it's just you. So I can drill in detail. Does your teacher ever mention something like this? This is an object, right? We don't focus on the full object. We focus on certain points of the object. It's enough. This point, It's obviously what the question is focusing on, not the whole object.
Yeah.
Even though the question asks for the whole thing, we are still just focusing on certain points. In this case, at least one first. Okay, one. Here's one. Okay, I'm going to call this point A, ignoring the whole of F for now. Does your teacher say something like this? The image of A, which is A prime here, inside the mirror. Does your teacher do things like that? The image is on the other side of the mirror. Does he
I don't
say
know if
things
he's
like
gone through that, but I do know that it's the other side and the distance is equal. But I don't think he went through it.
and the distance is the same? Yes. So he I mean you get that from the class. The distance is the same.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is the part that I don't get why you don't get. I always start by doing that. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna immediately draw a prime, a point, not the F, of course. Never the F. Never. And the way I draw a prime is I just measure this, make sure this is 90 degrees, and voila, another 90 degrees, same distance, voila, I have my A prime, something like that. I have my A prime. I don't have my full F image. I have my A prime. This is time for you to ask things. If you don't understand, if you think you cannot do this tomorrow, time to ask.
Okay, now I understand it this one.
All right, now I'm going to do something that seems to be useless. Using the law of reflection, what I did just now doesn't seem to be included in your laws of reflection. So I did not do laws of reflection, but you know, this always happens all the time. Ask your slide why it is not included in the laws of reflection, right? No, that's another problem, right? Now I have to still use your slides law of reflection, which I also did last time, How do I do that? What's the reflection rate of this one? It's just this one, no? Correct? There, I've done the law of reflection for this guy. I still have to do it for the other guy, right?
Yeah.
So I draw the normal, right? Because your law of reflection at least mentioned that there must be a normal. There you go. Why? Because we need that for the angle of reflection. Why don't just measure this guy? I have no idea. That's the law, whatever, right? So there, I have to draw the reflection line. I have to draw it rather accurately, I might say. Tomorrow, you'll be needing your protractor, in case you don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have a protractor?
Oh, no, but I can use my pencil.
If you don't have a protractor, then might as well don't learn this. Tomorrow, you won't be able to do it.
No, I can ask my friend to lend you.
Okay, sure, right? And the ruler some more, right? So this thing and this thing is the same, correct? And then the last thing you must do is you must extend the reflected ray back to this point. You must do that. For now, really, that's all I can say. For now, this is the expected thing of you. This guy is actually an extension, backward extension of the reflected ray. And this guy is the backward extension of reflected ray. You are supposedly finding A prime using the intersection of these two backward lines. Supposedly. That's how you are supposed to use the law of reflection. Never mind that it seems useless because you already found it first. Never mind that.
Oh, also I can use it as like a confirmation method.
Yeah, you can though. I never said that it is useless. I just say that it seems useless. It is not, of course, but it seems useless. Because it's a very simple mirror. It's a flat mirror. When things get complicated, then it becomes useful. But a flat mirror, everything is easy. If you know these few things like that, good done. You're done with the A prime. You just have to construct the F, which we have not done at all. We have not done. We already done 8. At this point, and if you're just looking at this and think you can do it, you're probably fooling yourself. You're supposed to use rulers tomorrow, you know. If
Yeah.
you think you need to practice, then at least practice that lah. If you feel that you don't have enough practice with your rulers, you gotta do that tomorrow. So do it today lah.
I don't know how to protractor though. So
I
that's
mean, yeah, why are we even doing this lah, right? I mean, you're just listening to me lah. I think that's a very bad strategy for tomorrow lah. Really, yeah, really, yeah. So, if you're sure nothing can be done, then what to do lah? This is what you can do.
I can just
Alright.
move on from diagram, something else.
That's really up to you. I think it's a bad idea. I really think it. Right. So I'm gonna complete the F, okay? Complete the
Okay.
F, right? I'm going to complete the F by, well, I mean, deciding however many points I need, lah, right? So I randomly decide that I need, I don't know, 4 more points, I guess, from the F, right? That will help me draw the F image properly, lah, right? So how do I do that? I'm going to decide randomly that this is point B, this is point C, and this is point D. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to do, you know, the exact same thing, you know, equal, equal. Then I'll have some sort of D prime here, right? And then ding, 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 ding. I'll have my, you know, exact same thing, C prime here, and, you know, another B prime here, lah, something like that, lah, roughly. Lah. I should be using my rulers as a measurement. Lah. Can? Are you okay? Ines, are you okay? Ines, why do I need to ask 3 times?
Oh no, oh sorry, I'm not understanding.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Then I draw my F image, no? Like that, then you're done for part 1.
Yeah, I just asked my friend and he said these ray diagrams aren't tested. Which is good because that means I don't need a protractor. So he said that like drawing of images and reflection is tested, but not the measuring of angles. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, I don't think that's helpful.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't get what he's saying. I really don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So this is what I think is supposed to be lah, right? You do whatever you want with it lah. This I think the thing they want lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No.
I'm gonna erase everything and then you're gonna do your rough drawing on paper lah. If not, this is no point. Really, no point. You don't overestimate yourself. You think you can do this tomorrow without practice, right? Okay. Now, when you are ready, you erase and then you do a rough drawing. Like at least you get all the principles right now.
I understand this. Okay.
we are not. Oh yeah, don't draw on the Jamboard. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Draw on your paper. Yeah. Jamboard useless for this topic.
Yeah. For now, for simplicity, I'm gonna do A first, and then if I get my A diagram correct, then I'll just make it easy.
Yeah. Let's do so. Let's say that you found your A prime. It is a very good job for you to label A. So you found your A prime. Let's say that's correct. There's something wrong with it, but roughly there. Let's say that all of them is okay. You still haven't drawn the image of F. Only A prime, which is a good start. Where's your F? So to say.
So now you want me to do the other ones. No?
That's still A part 1, It's still A part 1.
What?
Haven't you read question A part 1?
Using,
Draw the image of F. Right. I'll do the small correction. Will you do part 2, please? I state in the previous Jamboard, you have to comment on 3 characteristics. Virtual, good. Upright, yes. Inverted, actually upright. How should I say this to you? Wait. Let me say this clearly. Sorry. Your video is gone. Your video is gone. Your video is gone.
What? Is it back?
Yeah. Now this is the wrong way of reflection. This is wrong. This is also wrong. You're supposed to measure this, which is 40, and therefore this is also 40. Although obviously the two are 50 and 50, but that is not the official angles that you're supposed to measure.
Okay.
Then the back ray needs to be dotted. You didn't dot this one. They need to be dotted. All back rays need to be dotted because there are no real rays there. They are virtual rays. Anything inside the plane of mirror are all virtual.
Okay. Yeah.
Call this all prime, just so that you don't get confused. They are not BCD anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, your video is gone again.
What's going on?
Okay. So I'm dealing with a thorny subject for your part 2. Your virtual is correct, yeah? Your virtual is correct. Being upright, definitely correct. And technically, you're saying inverted, there is definitely a truth in it. Because obviously, the image of the F is not the exact image, the exact like the real thing. But in your syllabus, they kind of limited things to just up and down inversion, not the left and right inversion. They don't care about left and right inversion. That makes it very annoying that they give a letter F, which can be left and right inverted. So you're right to comment on the left and right inversion, and the syllabus don't seem to care. And yet now here they are giving you a letter which can be left and right inverted. Don't ask me why. Technically, your answer shouldn't be inverted because you're supposed to just comment on the up and down. That's why it's called upright or inverted, meaning the inverted comment should be on the up or down inversion, not the left or right inversion. Am I making any sense right now? Ainesh, did you hear me?
Yeah, no, I'm digesting information.
This is the real thing. This is an up and down inversion. You're supposed to comment on this. Oh, this guy is inverted up and down.
No, then it's laterally inverted.
Yeah, this is laterally inverted, correct. The image here is laterally inverted. And in the syllabus, they seem to don't care until they care in this question, which is very annoying. Technically, you're supposed to comment on two inversions. So therefore, technically, you're correct. But syllabus-wise, okay, let me just complete. Let's just say that you should include this. Okay, lateral inversion, which is correct, right? And then finally, you should connect on the sides. That's the one thing that you didn't comment that you should comment because the syllabus cares. I'm so sorry to say that. You should finish up with the size comment. Well, I mean, they say as magnification, you should comment on the magnification. Because the syllabus cares.
But it doesn't magnify.
Correct. It also doesn't diminish. Correct?
Yeah.
It does not magnify, it doesn't diminish. There's a technical term for it. I mean, the simplest thing you can say is they are of the same size. Right? At least you can say that. At least you can say that. So say that. If that's the thing that you understand, say that.
Oh,
you need to comment on that. You do need to comment on that.
Okay. But what's the technical term?
Wait, let me think for it. Sometimes I see this one-time magnification, which is the same thing as saying there is no magnification. Same size is fine, Ainesh, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, good observation. You just have to say it more completely, right? And there are two inversions. And the lateral inversion probably won't feature tomorrow. because the syllabus pretend that it doesn't exist. Don't ask me why. It's very weird. It's a very weird thing. I disagree with the syllabus. Okay, good job for part 2. Any question?
Yeah. So I mean, no question.
Right, let's go to part B using the next page. Okay, gonna put a new page. There you go. Next page, part B. I mean, this is
What?
it's not that difficult, huh? Let's look. Pretend that there is no I. Okay, pretend that there's no I. Right. He's asking you to make an image of the test card. It's not that difficult, right? Go make an image of the test card roughly using your paper. Should be
Wait,
fine.
wait, hold on. Is it not just 3,000?
3,000. Yeah, it is 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I never said it is difficult. Yeah, I mean, it is 3,000. Right?
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah. Let's move on from there.
right? I mean, you're supposed to show how you find it, right? You're supposed, right? So to be fair, you should, draw stuff and everything, lah. This is a better, more. This is reasonable to study, lah. This is reasonable. This is why IKEA only sell. This is why IKEA can sell mirror, which is not doesn't have to be the same size as you. You can still see everything. This is why IKEA can do that. So there are applications to what we're studying here. Let's see whether you understand or not. Okay, I am going to ask you to ignore this one. I'm just going to ask you to draw the image of the lady. First thing first, the image of the lady, please. Using your paper, yeah? Using your paper.
Okay. Sure.
What? Okay, where is B? I mean, draw the women. Draw the women. You can use B and A, but you need to draw the women also. It's the real thing, man. Like you have to draw the F also, not just the points.
What? How does that even mean? Oh, okay, I guess.
B prime, yeah. B prime.
Yeah.
That's what you, okay. That's what you mean. Okay, good. Yeah, I got it. Good. Yeah. And the image of the women. Obviously, this is not what the question asks, but we start from here, lah. We start from, oh goodness, oh my, oh. The ray diagram I'll probably cancel first, lah. Okay. Now your problem is that you don't have a G and a H. Copy your picture. As you can tell, the image of the lady is too easy already. Right? You don't even need the ray, correct? I mean, for this simple mirror, like you don't seem to need the ray. So far so good. I'm gonna erase the ray for now. Not that it's wrong, but I'm just gonna erase it for now. Look, I need a response.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Your ray is not wrong, but I'm just going to erase it because just to make the point that you don't need the ray for the image, at least not for something as simple as a plane mirror. Now, I need to locate the G first. So the G is around here, correct? That's the G. So a mirror stops here, okay? Just slightly above, okay? That's a G, right? And the H seems to be here. So your mirror also stops here. Okay, so far so good?
yeah.
Now, I'm going to draw a serious ray diagram. It involves the eye. The reflected ray must go to the eye. Must go to the eye. This is something new. Your reflected ray is obviously not wrong. It is useless for the woman. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Okay, so draw a ray from the bottom of the leg, which is useful to the woman.
Wait, so it's the same ray again.
Look, reflected ray and the original ray will always be same angle, but your reflected ray does not enter the eye of the woman. It is useless to the woman. Am I making any sense?
Yes.
Then draw another reflected ray. I don't know where you get the 40-40. I mean, it's random, so you can change it, right? You can change it, you can change it in a way so that the reflected ray becomes useful to the woman.
Okay.
You can, and that's what the question is asking. The eye matters. Something like that, right? Okay, something like that. And then again, the angle and the angle must be the same, right? So you draw that, and then this will be equal to whatever that is. And yeah, you don't have to make up an angle. You can just say IE and I, you can just say angle incidence and angle reflected. You can just say that,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to make up a number. I don't think they appreciate the making up of the number also. I don't think so. Just say angle I and angle R better. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you have made the woman see the bottommost part of her leg. Okay, that's nice. Why? Tell me why. Why is that nice? Because the question, which part tells you that the woman must see the bottom of her leg?
So this means that it needs to be at about. Wait, how do I? Okay, this is.
Which part of the question? Listen to me. Listen to me. Which part of the question tells you that the woman must see the bottom part of her leg?
Oh, her full-length image of herself.
Okay, so is the bottom of her leg the full-length image of herself?
Yeah. And the top. I mean,
almost correct. No, it's not complete. It's not complete. Think carefully. She needs to see from the bottom of her leg to
the top of her head.
Yeah. Can she see the top of her head? Can or not? Make sure that she can. That's what I mean. Make sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, she can. Just reverse it.
So just do that. Do something to make sure that she can see the top of her head. Like the way you make sure she can see the bottom of her leg, you must make sure she can see the top of her head. Okay? It's a very small thing, but you still must draw something.
Like that.
Mhm.
Normal angles. You can't really see much here because it's very messy now.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. So you have made sure that she sees the top of her head, which is B lah. You have to make sure that she sees B and she sees A, correct? I'm gonna copy it. This is your technical answer to the length of the mirror. If you don't get it, I'm gonna make it clear. Now, by the way, your reflected ray should be traced back. Remember, the reflected ray should be dot, 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 traced back to the B prime, and the reflected ray dot, dot, dot to A prime. Just saying, right? You should do that. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Now the mirror. Listen to me. Listen to me. The mirror must start here and must end here. It must start here and end here. So it's no longer G and H, just say. It is a shorter mirror.
Areas as to where I put my bottom angle.
I'm sorry, you're saying?
There's no definitive area though. Like I could have drawn this like here or something, or like anywhere, and then it wouldn't have made a difference.
You nonsense.
No.
You nonsense. The bottom of the leg is here. If you draw another different ray, just slightly below, right? Let's say slightly below that, okay?
Yep.
The reflected ray have to follow the law, right? You know, same angle, so it'll be like this, right? And her eyes see the bottom of her leg.
Oh.
Her eyes matter, you know. You understand? Her eyes matter. That's how she sees. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I draw slightly higher, just slightly higher, there, then the reflection goes up there. Again, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So the eyes don't see that. What you draw is constrained. It must be like that. From the leg to the eye, from the head to the eye. It's constrained. That's the lesson here. That's the lesson here.
Okay.
Therefore, the mirror, if you want to shorten, you can shorten up to these 2 points. You cannot go shorter. I mean, you can go longer. Make sense? You can go longer, no problem. But don't go shorter than these 2 points. Or if you go longer, but you didn't hit one of the points, so let's say like that. It's longer, but you don't hit the point. Also wrong. The position matters. The position of the mirror matters. So you put it slightly up, no matter how long your mirror is. Look at this. Let's say I have a very long mirror, but I put it slightly above this point. What will happen according to you?
You can't see the bottom of my feet.
Yep. Like that. Which kind of is a big deal for women, you know. She wants to see the full outfit. I mean, if usually that's how ladies behave, like your mom, usually.
Yeah.
Right. So she will be bothered by it. She will say, please get me a better mirror, by which she means I want to see my full self. You as the engineer of the, not engineer, you as the one who learns physics in the house, right? You're the one, right? Currently?
Yeah.
You should be able to advise her, right? You should be able to advise her on dressing and mirror. Do you understand? This is the minimum mirror with the proper positioning.
Okay. Yeah.
So what is the minimum length? We haven't answered now. What is the minimum length?
I guess you have to like draw it and then calculate it.
No, it's very simple. There's logic here. Again, I'm going too very fast. I'm drawing the line across the eye, Ken.
Okay.
This is equal to that, correct?
What?
This distance is equal to that distance because these two angles is the same.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then from the head, using a different color, a very short distance, still it is divided by 2, right? And still this distance and distance is the same, correct?
Yeah.
Therefore, the mirror length is?
Therefore, the mirror like this.
The blue line, half. The green line, half.
Oh, I see.
The mirror is the minimum length of the mirror.
It will be 0.75 meters.
Yes,
Plus
half of the lady's length. Correct. No, there's no plus. There's no plus. There's no plus. And
Okay.
then no matter where the mirror is, that's also another discussion. If you put the mirror closer, it doesn't matter. If you put the mirror further, it doesn't matter. By drawing the ray diagram, you will be able to see that. That's the physics you are learning here. This is one of the more interesting one, I would say. Okay, A part 1. Okay, half of the lady's height. Now, the height of the bottom of the mirror above the floor. This question tests you whether you understand or not. This position matters a lot. The position matters a lot. There is a reason why the question tells you her eyes are 10 centimeters below the top of the head. There is a reason for that. Can you find A part 2 then? That will be your last question probably.
How do I calculate this?
You're not using the lines I draw. I know your drawing is messy, but
Oh no, okay, so it'll be 140 minus 75. So it will be 65 centimeters.
Oh goodness, you're wrong. Okay. I'm going to draw the line, okay? I'm going to draw the line. This is the eye level, okay? It's eye level. So you're saying that the woman, point A, this is 10 centimeters, right?
Oh wait, I just read, no, hold on. Why I said it's wrong? So it'll be 1.5, including the top of her head. So then, it's just 75 cm off the ground.
Still wrong. Really.
Okay.
You're making a lot of guesses here. I can see that because you're not relying on this line. I can see that you're just making guesses here.
I don't understand how that line is supposed to help me though.
Good. The ray diagram, so this is a mirror, right? We agree that this has to be the same angle, right? We agree on that, right? Remember?
Yeah.
So that implies that this 140 centimeters is divided by 2. Yes. Implies that this is going to be 70, it's going to be 70, right?
Okay.
There you go, lah. The answer is 70. Because the angle of incidence is the same as the angle of reflection. Therefore, this triangle will be a congruent triangle. They are the same triangle. Therefore, 140 divided by 2 lah.
Okay.
You don't get it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you look at these two triangles? Time to activate your math. These two triangles.
Okay.
Are they similar? Are they congruent? Are they not related?
They're congruent.
How do you know? Tell me.
One side, two angles.
All right. So if this is congruent, then this thing is the same as that thing, right?
Yeah.
So what is this thing, therefore?
Half of whatever that is.
yeah, 70, right?
Okay.
Then the
Well,
mirror must be there, right? The mirror bottom must be there, right?
yeah.
So therefore, the height of the mirror from from the floor is
140. Hey, sorry, 70. I mean, 70. Okay.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yep. I just got very tired at the end, so I'm gonna sleep.
I understand. Shall we stop here?
Yeah.
Good enough, yeah. Right. You haven't discussed other things, but whatever, whatever. You have discussed something, and you seem to understand something. Yeah? Hopefully, you can use it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good job for Anes. Have a good rest. I will see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye. You too.